Hey, what's going on? It's Larry. Welcome to the Wannabe Comic Nerd. I'm just kind of getting right into it. New York Comic Con 2014 is, as the title says, in the books. August 9th through the 12th, Thursday through yesterday, today being the 13th, of course, was the New York Comic Con from the Jacob Javits Center in New York City. And once again, this was my third year going, and once again, it ruled without fail. This is the first time I went all 4 days. Very tiring, very tiring. But first, I just want to just kind of start off the show by saying it was a little bittersweet. Nothing bad, don't get me wrong. It was no ill will, nothing like that at all. Just, things happen for a reason, and, just needless to say, probably for the better for everybody. And I just want to say that I had a lot of fun on Friday, and it was a really good time. It's a wonderful way to have a lasting memory. And with that being said, trust me, it's you're probably making up more than it really is. But with that being said, because that person will never hear it, Comic-Con was awesome. I was really gearing up for some autographs. I didn't get all the ones I wanted. The big one this year was the Green Power Ranger, Jason David Frank, who was about an hour and a half late when I was waiting online for him. So that kind of got me fed up with him, and I just pretty much said, forget it. And as far as autographs are concerned, again, it was, for a Comic-Con, I got pretty much mostly wrestlers. I did get a couple comic people giving them out for free. I mean, I won't lie, I'm not really sure who they are, but I did get some for free. But as far as wrestlers, walking away with the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase, got his book signed. Met JBL, the longest reigning WWE champion in SmackDown history. He was pretty cool. Hurricane Helms got his autograph. I was going to get the Honky Tonk Man, but not for $40. That is ridiculous. But as far as celebrities, and I won't lie, I kind of felt bad. No one was at his table. Mike TV from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. He signed a photo, a golden ticket, which is part of the $20, and also part of the $20 was a photo op, which you can see on my Instagram account at More365, MOHR365. But this year, as I'm staring at it all right now, was more items I bought. Not even exclusives. Just items. They were there. They were available. Convenience factor was at an all-time high. Pretty much this year, let me just kind of resituate myself as I look. This year has been the year of pop vinyls. Funko pop vinyls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bought 7 pop vinyls, and it doesn't mean 7 dolls. 7 boxes, if you will. Running down the list, Jay and Silent Bob, those are 1 each. Sharknado, Dr. Emmett Brown from Back to the Future, because I got the Marty McFly in the DeLorean for Funko. The 66 Batmobile, got that with Batman in it, actually. That's pretty sweet. And it was a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, but whatever. 30th anniversary Ghostbusters, all 4 Ghostbusters, male Ghostbusters, covered in marshmallow. So those are pretty cool. The Ghostbusters are probably I only have 1 so far still in the box I haven't taken out. I actually bought a protector for it. That's the Loot Crate exclusive Groot that I have at work, which I will be taking home. And that's the only one in the box. All the other ones I'll probably open up. Even the cars I'll probably open up. But the Ghostbusters will most likely stay in the box. So, what else did I get? Got a special Loot Crate. They were giving out exclusive for the con. That came with a pop vinyl. Oh, okay, so I got 1 extra pop vinyl. Domo Superman. I'm not going to lie, I love Loot Crate. The ones that come in the mail. The one I bought there, nothing majorly spectacular. It was just pretty much just a Loot Crate. So, I mean, it had some New York Comic Con exclusive, like a lanyard and a pull string bag, but that's about it. But it's okay, nevertheless. Loot Crate's pretty cool. What else did I buy? Other things I bought. They would get, at the Loot Crate table, they had a emo superhero. Emo superhero, just drawings. There's a drawing. Yeah, it's definitely a drawing. I got Zelda. It's pretty much a sad link underneath says, "I'm not Zelda." They had a rogue. I wish I could cuddle. Droids. These aren't the droids you're looking for. Just, sad characters with pretty much their saying on it. It's pretty funny. They were pretty cool. So I got that. That's pretty sweet. I like that. I got also from a company, and I will promote them, inkwhiskey.com. They created flasks that are shaped like 8-bit NES cartridges. These things are awesome. They're fun to collect. I opened up one, probably used. I bought 2 of them. I got a Legend of Zelda one called The Legend of Drink. And now they had a regular gray one, but they also had a special edition gold. So, of course, I got the gold, and that one will stay shrink-wrapped. And I also got one, Drunk Hunt, much like Duck Hunt. That one will be used. And I don't know how much it holds, but I'm sure it definitely holds a good amount of whiskey or whatever poison you pick. Pretty much, if you remember the little tab, the pull tab, that was on the 8-bit cartridges. And again, all these photos you can see online. On my Instagram. That's you take the pull tab off, and that's where you pour the drink out. So that I think was pretty cool as well. Very ingenious, very funny. So got that. Also picked up. Now this was one of the few actually New York Comic Con exclusives from Hallmark. A Batman Arkham City Batman Christmas tree ornament. That's pretty sweet. And the big one is the New York Comic Con exclusive 2014 Godzilla. And that, again, you can see all these photos on my Instagram. That Godzilla is looking rocking. So, he's pretty sweet as well. As far as, one more thing, which I got. Technically it was a trade, but whatever. Excuse me. HeroClix, Captain America Sentinel. If you play HeroClix, you know all about it. This is 2014. This is new. Good. I like that. Like on the bottom of the box says on this Sentinel, this is not a toy, product for adult collectors ages 14 and above. But it's a Captain America Sentinel, so that looks pretty sweet. I'll probably end up using him. I'll take him out of the box. Maybe not. He's got pieces. I don't know. Whatever. And it's pretty much about it. I mean, trust me. I'm considering this a success. Now, what I was going to be picking up at Comic-Con, but unfortunately he couldn't make it. Gabriel Hardman. If you go to his website, actually follow him through his Twitter, at Gabriel Hardman. I will double check that. Take a look here for a second. But Gabriel Hardman, he's an artist. I think he's done Batman, work on Batman and a few other projects. But you can contact him and he'll do a sketch for you. And he put a preview up. I ordered 2. I ordered one for my father, one for me. I'm getting a G1 Optimus Prime, and my dad's getting a 1933 King Kong. And he put the King Kong up on his Tumblr, which you can find via his Twitter. Now, a friend of mine introduced me to him. He had a sketch done. He had, correct me if I'm wrong here, buddy, Spider-Man versus the Hulk, I believe. Came out gorgeous. So I'm like, why not? Let me give it a shot. And it's like, who asks for a 1933 King Kong? Who asks for King Kong? 1933 or 2000, when was it? 7 or whatever the newest one came out. This King Kong, it's iconic King Kong climbing the Empire State Building, Fay Ray in his hand, all the biplanes and everything circling around him. I want the King Kong. I mean, this sketch is absolutely beautiful. And I just want to give me just a few seconds here. He's at Gabriel Hardman. Look him up on Twitter, at Gabriel Hardman. If you're into comics or anything like it, and not even, like, I've seen him do a Godzilla and stuff, but I'm crying out loud. If he did a King Kong and he's working on a Transformer sketch, he'll probably do almost anything. You got to ask him. He's well worth the time. He's well worth his pricing is very reasonable. And I highly recommend everyone who's listening to this podcast, if you have a favorite character that you would like to see hand-drawn, definitely contact this person. And if he will do it, if Gabriel Hardman will do it, it is well worth it. Highly, highly recommend it. So be on the lookout for that. But he wasn't there. I was going to pick him up, but he had some last-minute plans. It happens, so I'm just waiting for him in the mail at this point. Other than that, that's pretty much about it. Pretty much the show itself was as it was before, just kind of walking the floor, checking everything out. Where it's selling, which I just plumb forgot to get at the end of each day because I was just so beat. Batman post office stamps. I meant to get those. That was the only thing I wanted to get that I forgot that I didn't get. But I can always order that later. Plus, there's a nice frame you can get instead with it. But already, New York Comic Con 2015 is scheduled October 8th through the 11th. I will be going, whether it's 1 day, 3, or 4. Still deciding. I'm not against going all 4 days again. But it was just a tremendous show. Cosplay, fantastic. So a lot of good cosplay, a lot of horrible cosplay, a lot of made you think cosplay. One of the best ones I saw personally live in front of me. These people cosplay Jurassic Park. But I'm talking Sam Neill, Laura Dern, Jeff Goldblum, and Julianne Moore. They looked exactly like them. It was very funny. That was really, really good. And there was a particular Poison Ivy who was out there in the field on Saturday who I just could not run into. But I'm regretting that one a little bit. But there's always another con down the road or something else. That'll be probably for another time. But anyway, all in all, fantastic show. I really didn't take any video. I was just so focused on just running around, waiting on lines. All you do is wait on lines. But I brought my Rock Band drum stool, so I am a genius because that saved me a lot of time. Oh, and of course, I'm saving the best for last. Finally, 7.5 years later, I get my redemption. I got my photo with the one and the only, the immortal Hulk Hogan. And nothing was wrong with the first one, just it was a little too zoomed in. But finally was able to get this clear one. And again, it's not 100, it's 99% perfect. That 1%, Hogan smiling, I'm got a grin because I thought maybe he'd have one, but he didn't. Oh well. But in any event, I got it. I'm happy. I'm going to get it framed and probably put it right next to my autograph winged WWE Championship belt that I have signed by Hogan. That photo, meeting him. Now, granted, we kind of rushed, whisked in, took the picture, whisked out. It was actually a little fast, but it's all right. Still got to meet him, shake his hand, pose with him. That was the highlight. So, all in all, great show, great Comic-Con. Thank you for listening to me. Hope maybe you were there. If you were, let me know what you liked about the Comic-Con. Hit me up everywhere. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. All of them at More365, MOHR365. Like this. Share this with everyone you know. Please, I want to get this popular. I want everyone to listen. I want people to be on this show. I want guests. I want friends. I want family. I want everyone on this show, on my Wrestle World show, on the Larry Mormon show, on every show I have, which those are the only 3, on the Spreaker network. And please, definitely get me along here on this because I may want this to be my bread and butter. All right, folks, catch you on the flip side.